Listen to me. Your life is not a game, but you're still playing. Right now, you're either playing to win or you're playing not to lose. And there's a massive difference between those two. Playing not to lose means you're tiptoeing through life, scared to make a mistake, scared to take a risk, scared to put yourself out there. Playing to win, that means you wake up every single day ready to do whatever it takes to claim victory. You are not meant to be average. You are not meant to settle. Deep inside, you already know this. That little voice inside your head, the one that screams when you waste a day, that's your soul reminding you that you're built for more than just existing. And here's the truth. Nobody is coming to save you, not your parents, not your friends, not society. If you want to rise, if you want to conquer, if you want to dominate, it's on you. So let's break this down. The formula is simple: play, prepare, dominate. Life rewards the bold, but most people never even step into the arena. They sit in the stands watching others take risks, watching others get rich, watching others build, watching others live the life they secretly wish they had. You cannot win a game you refuse to play. Stop being a spectator in your own life. Stop being a commentator on other people's success. Stop scrolling, stop gossiping, stop hating. Get in the game. Play means you take the first step. You launch the business even if you're scared. You talk to that person even if your heart is pounding. You hit the gym even if you've been lazy for years. When you play, you start building momentum, and momentum is power. I've seen people spend years planning, thinking, overanalyzing, waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. The world doesn't wait for you. Opportunity doesn't knock politely. It kicks the door open and says, "Are you ready?" Most people aren't. But you will be, because once you start to play, you wake up. Your brain switches on. You see opportunities everywhere. Suddenly, life isn't happening to you, you're happening to life. Once you start playing, reality hits you. Life is a battlefield. If you want to dominate, you need weapons, skills, knowledge, discipline, and resilience. Preparation is where most people quit because it's hard, it's boring, and it's uncomfortable. But it's also where champions are made. Think about the warriors of history. They trained for years before they ever stepped onto the battlefield. Do you think they complained that the sword was heavy? Do you think they whined about the pain? No, they trained until the weapon became part of them. That's how you must prepare. You prepare your mind by reading, studying, staying disciplined. You prepare your body by training, eating clean, building strength. You prepare your spirit by facing challenges, embracing pain, and refusing to quit. Preparation is lonely. People won't understand why you're obsessed with leveling up. They'll call you crazy. They'll say, relax, live a little. But here's what they don't see. Preparation is living. Every hour you spend building yourself is an investment that will pay you back tenfold later. Every rep in the gym, every late night spent working, every uncomfortable conversation, every risk, it's sharpening your sword. When preparation meets opportunity, people will call you lucky, but you will know it wasn't luck, it was earned. Now comes the final step, domination. Domination doesn't mean you crush other people. It means you crush your old self. It means you refuse to let fear, weakness, and excuses dictate your destiny. Domination is walking into any room and knowing you belong there because you've done the work. Domination is refusing to stay broke, refusing to stay unfit, refusing to stay unhappy. Domination is taking control of your time, your mind, your money, your energy, and using them to create the life you actually want. When you dominate, people notice. They feel your presence. You inspire them or you intimidate them. Either way, they respect you. But domination doesn't happen once. It happens every single day. You must wake up hungry. You must stay sharp. You must stay dangerous. The second you get comfortable, life will test you. Domination is not a destination, it's a lifestyle. Let me be very clear, this path is not easy. You will lose friends. You will lose sleep. You will lose comfort, but you will gain power. Pain is not your enemy, it's your teacher. Every time you feel pain, you're being given a choice. Run away and stay weak, or embrace it and become unstoppable. People who avoid pain stay stuck forever. People who use pain grow, evolve, and rise. You must learn to enjoy the process, enjoy the grind, enjoy the moments that break most people, because when others quit, that's when you win. I want you to think about something. Picture yourself 5 years from now if you keep doing what you're doing. If you keep wasting time, if you keep playing small, where will you be? Who will you be? How much regret will you carry? Regret is the heaviest weight you will ever lift. I'd rather you try and fail than spend the rest of your life wondering what could have been. Because failure is feedback, regret is a prison. So here's the deal. You can keep sitting there, waiting for motivation, waiting for permission, waiting for the right time. Or you can decide right now that enough is enough. Decide that you will play, step into the arena. Decide that you will prepare, build yourself into a weapon. Decide that you will dominate, take control of your destiny. You are stronger than you think. You are smarter than you think. You are capable of more than you think. So stand up, go out there, and do not stop until you have built a life so powerful, so unshakable, that everyone around you can feel it. Play, prepare, dominate, and never ever settle for less than greatness. Most people spend their lives sitting on the sidelines, watching others live the life they secretly wish they had. They scroll through their phones, watching highlight reels of other people's success, laughing at memes, wasting hours, and convincing themselves that tomorrow they'll finally take action. But tomorrow never comes for most. They never start, they never play, and because they never play, they never win. Life is not going to wait for you to feel ready. Opportunity doesn't stand outside your door knocking politely. It shows up unexpectedly, and if you're not already in motion, you'll miss it. You cannot win a game you refuse to play, and you cannot build a future while hiding in fear. The first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most important. You must be willing to look like a fool at first. You must be willing to fail, to get laughed at, to get rejected, to fall on your face. Everyone who ever became great started as a beginner. The difference is they didn't stay beginners forever. They kept showing up. They kept learning. They kept moving forward. Playing to win means you are no longer tiptoeing through life, avoiding mistakes. You embrace them because mistakes are proof you are taking action. You can't grow without them. Stop waiting for permission. No one is coming to give you a golden ticket. No one is going to save you. You save you. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have a vision for your life, you must be the one to chase it relentlessly. Playing to win means you step into the arena even when your heart is racing. It means you stop living as a spectator and start becoming a participant in your own destiny. You stop overthinking and start doing. Action cures fear. Action builds confidence. Action creates momentum, and momentum is power. You must make a decision right now that you will no longer be a background character in your own story. You will be the main character, the one who fights, the one who risks, the one who bleeds if necessary to create the life they want. Life is not meant to be safe, it's meant to be conquered. When you finally start to play, you feel alive. Your brain switches on, your blood pumps with purpose, every morning feels like a new mission, and every night feels like progress made. This is how you transform, not by waiting, not by hoping, by stepping forward into the chaos and taking control. This is the first step to greatness, and the first step is everything. When you finally decide to step into the arena, reality hits you fast. This is war. Life is a battlefield, and you can't just show up unarmed expecting to win. You need weapons, you need tools, you need preparation. This is the stage where most people quit, because preparation is not glamorous, it's not flashy, it's not Instagram worthy. Preparation is long hours alone. It's repetition, it's sacrifice, it's building yourself when no one is watching, when there's no applause, when no one believes in you yet. This is where champions are made, in the quiet moments where nobody else cares, but you do. You have to build yourself into something formidable. You prepare your mind by feeding it the right things, books, knowledge, wisdom. You prepare your body by training it, pushing it past its limits, refusing to let laziness control you. You prepare your emotions by learning discipline, by staying calm under pressure, by refusing to quit when things get hard. This is the grind that separates the amateurs from the professionals. Anyone can play, but only the obsessed prepare. Every rep you do in the gym, every hour you spend learning a skill, every day you wake up early when you don't feel like it, you are sharpening your sword. You are becoming dangerous, and that is exactly what you must be if you want to win. The world does not hand victory to the weak. It takes victory from the weak and gives it to the strong. If you are not preparing, someone else is. And one day you will meet that person and they will beat you. Preparation is painful because it forces you to face your weaknesses. It exposes where you are soft, where you are lazy, where you are making excuses. But this is good. This is how you grow. Every time you overcome a weakness, every time you keep going when your mind screams to quit, you become harder to kill, harder to break, harder to stop. People will call you crazy. They will tell you to relax, to slow down, to live a little. They will never understand because they are not the ones preparing for war. They are the ones waiting to be saved. When the opportunity finally comes, when the moment you've been waiting for arrives, there will be no time to prepare then. You must be ready before it arrives. That is why preparation is everything. That is why you must fall in love with the process, with the discipline, with the quiet work. Because when the world finally sees you, when you finally step into your moment, they will call you lucky. But you will know it wasn't luck. It was built, it was earned, it was paid for in advance with sweat, with discipline, with sacrifice, and that is why no one will be able to take it from you. Pain is the greatest teacher you will ever have if you let it teach you. Most people run from pain, hide from it, numb it, or complain about it. But pain is not your enemy. Pain is the signal that you are alive, that you are pushing yourself into territory where growth happens. If you never feel pain, it means you are staying too comfortable, too safe, too small. Pain is the price you pay for transformation, and if you can learn to embrace it, even enjoy it, you will become unstoppable. The truth is, pain is inevitable. Life will hurt you whether you like it or not. You will lose people you love. You will fail at things you care about. You will be rejected, betrayed, embarrassed. There is no escaping it. The only question is what you will do with that pain. Will you let it break you, or will you let it build you? Champions use pain as fuel. They take every setback, every heartbreak, every failure, and they turn it into motivation to come back stronger. They don't just survive, they rise. You must train your mind to see pain differently. When something hurts, tell yourself, good. This is where I get better. When you feel betrayed, let that anger push you to work harder. When you fail, let the frustration sharpen your focus. When life knocks you down, use that moment to remind yourself that you refuse to stay there. Pain is proof that you are in the fight, and if you are in the fight, you still have a chance to win. Pain also reveals who you truly are. Anyone can smile when life is easy. Anyone can talk about success when things are going well. But when you are suffering, when you are exhausted, when everything seems against you, that is when the real you shows up. Will you quit, or will you endure? Will you give in to self-pity, or will you decide that no matter how much it hurts, you will not break? Every great person you admire has been through hell. Every champion has scars. Every warrior has bled. The difference between them and everyone else is they didn't see their pain as a curse, they saw it as a gift. It forged them into who they are. You must be willing to take your pain and turn it into your power. Do not waste it. Do not numb it. Feel it, embrace it. Let it light a fire inside you that burns so bright nothing can put it out. If you can learn to love pain, to welcome it, to treat it as an ally, you will have a weapon that almost no one else has. Because most people are running from pain, but you will be running toward it, and that is why you will pass them. That is why you will win. There is an older version of you that must die if you want to become who you are meant to be. The lazy you, the weak you, the fearful you, that person cannot come with you into the next level of your life. If you want to dominate, you have to make a decision every single day to crush that old version and leave them behind. That means no more excuses, no more saying, "I'll start tomorrow," and no more negotiating with your weakness. Domination is a daily act, not a one-time decision. You must wake up every morning ready to go to war with your comfort zone. Domination means taking control of your mind before the world does. It means refusing to be a victim of your emotions, your cravings, or your distractions. You are not just surviving another day, you are conquering it. Every hour you waste, every decision you delay, every excuse you entertain is letting the old you win. And if you let the old you win for long enough, you will wake up 5 years from now still stuck, still complaining, still wondering why your life hasn't changed. Domination is about momentum. You must keep pushing, keep grinding, keep building no matter what. You do not take days off from being who you need to be. Yes, there will be days you are tired, unmotivated, and overwhelmed. That does not matter. You show up anyway. You do the work anyway. That is how you crush the old you, by proving to yourself over and over that you are stronger than your excuses. When you live like this, you become dangerous. People feel your presence when you walk into a room because they can sense your discipline. You radiate power because you are not at war with anyone else, you are at war with yourself, and you are winning. Most people are slaves to their old patterns. They live in cycles, repeating the same mistakes, saying they want change but never paying the price to make it happen. You will be different. You will pay the price every day, and in return, you will collect the rewards that others only dream of. Domination is not about being perfect, it is about being relentless. It is about refusing to let one bad day turn into a bad week, refusing to let one setback turn into surrender. Every time you get back up, every time you choose discipline over weakness, every time you say no to the old you and yes to the new you, you win. And those small wins add up until one day you look in the mirror and realize you have become unrecognizable. You are no longer the person you were, you are someone stronger, sharper, and more powerful. That is domination. That is how you build a life that commands respect. Regret is the heaviest weight you will ever carry, and most people drag it through their entire lives. They wake up at 40, 50, 60 years old and realize they played it safe, they settled, they let fear dictate their choices, and now it's too late to go back and fix it. Do not let that be you. Regret is far worse than failure. Failure teaches you something. Failure sharpens you. Failure forces you to grow, but regret gives you nothing. It eats at you silently every single day, whispering in your ear about all the chances you didn't take, all the moments you let slip away, all the potential you wasted. You must decide right now that you will live in a way that leaves nothing on the table. You must refuse to look back one day and say, "I wish I had tried." Regret is the tax you pay for procrastination, for fear, for wasting time. You must take massive action now, while you still can, while you still have time, while you still have energy. Life moves fast, and every day you waste is a day you never get back. The clock is ticking whether you act or not. Building your legacy means thinking bigger than just yourself. It means asking, what will I leave behind? How will people remember me when I'm gone? Most people never think about this because they are too busy surviving, too busy distracting themselves. But legacy is everything. Your name, your reputation, the impact you make, that is what will outlive you. And the truth is, you are building a legacy right now, whether you like it or not. The question is whether it will be one you are proud of. Your legacy is built one choice at a time. Every day you choose discipline over laziness, you build it. Every day you choose courage over fear, you build it. Every time you choose to act instead of making excuses, you build it. And over time, those choices compound into a life that commands respect. People will look at you and know that you lived with purpose, that you didn't waste your shot, that you played full out. Refusing regret means refusing to be passive. It means refusing to be just another person who drifted through life waiting for something to happen. It means you become the one who makes things happen, who changes things, who leaves a mark. And the beautiful thing is, it's not too late. No matter how much time you've wasted so far, you can decide today to flip the switch. You can decide that from this moment forward, you will act with urgency, you will live with intensity, and you will do whatever it takes to create a legacy worth remembering. Do not settle, do not delay. Refuse regret and build a life so powerful that long after you are gone, your name still carries weight. This is it. This is the moment where you stop being who you were and start becoming who you were meant to be. We have walked through the battlefield together. We talked about playing the game instead of watching from the sidelines, preparing yourself until you are sharp and dangerous, turning pain into your greatest weapon, crushing the old version of yourself every single day, and refusing to live with regret. Now the choice is yours. You can walk out of here today and go back to the same patterns, the same excuses, the same comfort zone that has kept you stuck, or you can make the decision that this is the day everything changes. This is the day you choose to play, to prepare, to dominate. This is the day you stop being afraid of failure and start fearing regret more than anything else. Understand this. No one is going to hand you greatness. No one is going to build your dream for you. If you want it, you have to take it. You have to wake up hungry. You have to attack each day with urgency. You have to keep pushing even when it hurts, even when it feels impossible, even when no one believes in you. Years from now, you will look back at this moment as the turning point, the day you drew a line in the sand and said, "Enough, I am done playing small." From this day forward, you are no longer just existing, you are living. You are building, you are becoming. So go out there, step into the arena, prepare like a warrior and dominate. This is your time, this is your life, don't waste it.